I'd like to take a few moments and introduce you to our church online database, online directory, giving platform. It's called Realm. There's multiple ways of accessing this database. You can go to our church website, which is westminsterpc.org, and scroll down to the bottom. And it's this button right here. And if you click that, it will take you to our church online directory and giving. Or you can type in a specific URL and go to it and bookmark it. It's onrealm.org/WestminsterPC. There's also a app which you can get for your iPhone or Android device. If you've ever set foot in Westminster and used a friendship pad or signed in to let us know your information, you already have an account, so you do not have to sign up. Since you are joining as new members, on Monday, we'll be sending you a way where you can create a password and log in. So you can look for that either tomorrow or Monday. And it will be welcome to our church online database, and it will walk you through, and once you create your password, it will let you in. If you're having any trouble with that, either contact the church office or you can contact me, Lynn George, directly. My email's lgeorge@westminsterpc.org. So I'm going to just show you a dummy page, and I'm going to log in to a profile on our account. So when you log in, you will see something that looks like this if you're on the browser. If you're on your phone, it's going to look similar, but a little bit different. So there's multiple things. News is kind of, if think of social media, if you've used Facebook, it's similar to a news feed that you have on Facebook. The communications are ways if you want to correspond with members or anything like that. You might get emails. If you have children, you might have gotten emails from Jill or Chris, our youth director. They sometimes use that. If you would like to give online, you can either give this way, and you can make a reoccurring amount. You can do $10 to our general fund, which is our regular Sunday morning offering. You could do per capita, initial offering, if you want to do something to our endowment fund or memorial fund. You can do that. You can do multiple funds at the same time. So if you'd like to give multiple funds, and you could give once, or you can do multiple times, and then you could set up reoccurring giving. So if you wanted to do it every week, starting today, or if you wanted to start on Sunday, you could do that. And then you can continue and add either your credit card information or your bank account information. And then you can give, and it will show up on here. It will give you your giving statements. You can go in and see all of your contribution statements. If you are married to a spouse, you will have a shared platform with them, and you can manage your payment methods. So if you change your payment methods in the future, you can do that. If you would like to pledge with us to help us plan our budget, which would be amazing, if you plan to do a pledge, or you can do that either, whatever it might be, and you can do it as right now, or you can set a schedule to do that, for the entire year. So you would just save that pledge, and then that would show up here. So if you currently have given to us, you should see all of your giving statements, or if you've pledged with us already, you should see your pledge information here. If not, contact Sandy, our finance director, and she will get you connected. You can also print those records if you would like to give that way. Obviously this dummy has not given anything, so you won't see any of that. If you are a member of a group at the church, you might see those items, those groups, and then you can go and you can see who all's in those groups and contact information and things like that. And if you are trying to get a hold of Connie Amond or whoever it might be, you can go in and get those contact information for that particular member. She does not share her contact information, so you're not going to get that there. And there's no files or anything for this particular group for you to see. If you want to just search the directory, you can go to the directory here and search any name and you can pop up. As for your personal profile, if you click here and click on My Profile, you're going to see yourself and your spouse. And any children that you may or may not have. If you're single, you won't have anyone here. And this is the contact information that we have on file for you. It might not be correct. It might be old information. Or you go, oh, I'm no longer working there. Please don't use that number. And so you can just hit Edit Profile. You can go in here and change your address, or if you want to give us a middle name or title you prefer, anything like that. If you want to change your email or anything like that, you can do that here. And that way you update it here. You don't have to let the church office know, or and your giving statements and things like that will go completely change over automatically. So you can do it all yourself and avoid having to reach us. And then if you'd like to add your birthday, gender, any of those kinds of things, you can do that here. If you are a deacon or an ordained elder, you can go in and add those dates as well. So that is something you can do. You can also go back and do your spouse's information if you'd like to edit your spouse's information as well. And then if you go to my account, if you'd like to update your password or anything like that, you can do that here. And then down here, privacy. This is one thing that we'd ask you to do if you are willing to help encourage an online directory and make it easy for anyone to search. The default is for your contact information to only show up at leaders. If you wouldn't mind sharing it with everyone, that would be amazing. But if you want no privacy at all, users with just like this would be just staff. This would be leaders, say elders or deacons, or if you're in a Bible study or something like that, they would see that if they were a leader. And here are serving. So if you were in a group, they would see that information. And then if you wouldn't, and then you can adjust it. So if you and your spouse would like a higher openness, but you want your children's to be only at the basic level, you can do that as well. And then just hit save and do that. You can see that Jim unsubscribed from his Rome emails. And so if you would like to resubscribe, you can let us know and we can go from there. So that is a short tutorial on Realm. You can go and do a lot more, and you can play with the app as well. But that's a little short tutorial of our church database and online directory. It's pretty cool once you start playing with it. But we encourage you to update a photo and contact information when you go in. Thank you so much. Welcome to Westminster. Have a great day.